Wait. The F word, fat, okay? Yes, we talk the F word here at Linda Page. And if we haven't met, my name is Linda and I am on a mission to help women to stop waiting for the weight. I did that for 44 out of 48 years. There is a way. What I'm wearing right now may not be my first choice, but it is my choice still to get up, dress up and be a bold light on a hill. Why? Because, friend, while we criticize our boobs and our butts and our bellies, our kids are watching and listening and repeating what comes out of our mouths about our bodies. That's unacceptable. All the surveys out there, all the stats are pointing to where do our kids learn what they learn? At home. Yes, a bit on the playground. Yes, a bit elsewhere. But at home is where major influence takes place. And unless you as a mom or a grandmother or an aunt or a cousin or whatever it is, everyone has influence over children. Everybody on the planet comes into contact with children here and there. So you may not be someone, you might go like, oh, I don't criticize myself or my body in front of kids, but do you edify your body and yourself and your beauty in front of children? Do you go like, man, especially if you're carrying extra weight, you're like, man, my body rocks. My body has birthed 3 babies and it's helped me to run 2 marathons. And my body gets up every day and cooks for my family. My body has planted and harvested amazing fruits and vegetables. My body, do you do that? No, then you're still having a negative influence on kids who are under the influence of worldly negativity around body image these days. So wait, let's go back to the weight, okay? We are not waiting for the weight. 44 years of loathing my body, loathing what I saw in the mirror, whether I was skinny and somewhere in the middle or on the upside. And currently I'm on the upside, 10 kgs, 22 pounds up at the age of 48. Then about 8-9 months ago, perimenopause set in. Great, just slows everything down. It's what it does. So what I'm wearing right now is my typical signature style, the floaty skinny. You can't see, and I'm barefoot because I'm working from home, so I can. But I'm fully dressed except shoes. I don't need to wear heels. I don't need to wear shoes because it's comfy and I've got plush carpets where I work and in my studio, so that's what I do. But everything else is dressed. I will never go back to hating my body. I will never criticize my body again. Am I happy with it right now? And do I feel like it is where it is? No, I ate my way back into South Africa and I am wearing the food that I love, okay? I ate it, I own it, I will lose it. I'm on a mission. Doesn't matter how long it takes me. But while I'm on that journey, while I'm on that mission, I will not shrink back. I will not hide my body. I will not blend into the background. That is not who I am. I don't think I have the right to shrink back. If I believe in the God, the Creator who made me, if I believe I'm made in His image, what right do I have? What right do you have to shrink back, hide your light, and blend into the background? We have no right, friend. So wait. It's about weight. The F word, fat. If you're fat, oh well, you have 2 options. Option A, lose it. Option A, love it. The thing in the middle, the fence you're sitting on, the fence, you know what God says about the fence? He doesn't like the lukewarm, okay? These people get spat out and you know how, if you believe in the scriptures, go read what it says about lukewarm. It also says like, don't be double-minded. Don't be like a wave tossed about in the ocean. Make a firm decision. It's Tuesday. Choose option A, lose it, or option B, love it. The 2 are not mutually exclusive. I am loving mine while I'm losing it slowly, but still, I'm loving it and I'm losing it. The fence in the middle is dangerous for your children, for your marriage, for your business, for your church, for your community. It's not just iffy and okay. No, it's dangerous because you are projecting and communicating silently and verbally negativity that creates results in your life and those around you. You have massive influence in your whole life. So I am so passionate about this, more so today, closer to 50 than any other time. Do not wait for the weight. If you're fat, own it or love it or lose it. And you can do both at the same time. There is a way to dress in what I call my floaty skinny. To focus on, write this down. This is a really helpful tip. Number 1, Nobody thinks as much about your body as you do. In fact, just about nobody thinks about your body like you do. At all. Ever. I don't think about your body. Jan doesn't think about your body. Jane doesn't think about your body. Sarah, Paige, they don't think about your body. Okay? You do. You do, you do, you do. Because you've allowed the world that we live in to influence you, that you don't look like that. Think about it. It's comparison that you have allowed. I've done it in the past. I have done that, which is why I'm so passionate against it these days. You've allowed the comparison of your body to the skinny size 0 or the size 2 to make you think, I don't look like that, so I've got to shrink back. No, if you remove comparison, are you fat or not? How do you know? What's the benchmark? Well, we are designed to be fit and active and strong. That I absolutely believe in. I absolutely believe in it. It gives us energy, it gives us focus, it gives us vitality, it gives us strength and endurance for sex with our husband, it gives us all those wonderful things. It gives us time and play with our children. Okay? But how much is fat? Well, that's only for you to decide. I compete with my last personal best. You should compete with your last personal best. So if you had 2 chocolates this weekend, I don't know, maybe you might have 1 next weekend. I'm always just kind of looking for my last personal best. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. More times I do than not. It's just a slow progression in the right direction. But in the meantime, I own it. Don't blend into the background. You cannot wait for the weight anymore. It causes you to feel lonely, isolated, not good enough, lesser than. So you live a life lesser than. It snubs out and crushes your passion and your compassion, by the way, because when you're so focused on your fat and your body and your everything, you can't feel compassion and empathy toward other people. You're so busy focusing on yourself, right? So when you just make the decision saying, okay, every day is Tuesday, I choose today to embrace and love the body that I'm in. I will choose to love it and or lose it, but I will not hide it. I will not be a fence sitter. Fence sitters are, I don't know what even the word is for a fence sitter. How can you be a fence sitter? And you might think that, you're doing what, but you're a fence sitter. That if you're not getting up, dressing up and shining bright because of your weight, and you're not losing, you're a fence sitter. It's like you're waiting, you're on the bench, you're waiting, you're watching the game, and the game of life is passing you by. All those invitations to those social functions that you don't have a dress for, all those times in a swimsuit with your kids on the beach or at the pool or at that family gathering, or all those times you won't go because everyone's wearing shorts and they're doing all those events that you won't go into, all those times you won't put your hand up because you don't want people to see you, all the times you have ideas to contribute in business but you don't do that, you hold back your value because of your focus of your body. It's just BS. All of it is just BS. It's self-proclaimed BS. It's self-compared BS. It's just BS, man. What it is fat. Let's own it, okay? If you have fat, just own it. Don't be scared to say the word fat. Okay, there's nothing PC about saying fat or not. There's nothing PC about it. Do you have fat yet? Do I have fat? Yes. So, yes, I'm passionate about this lately because I'm seeing too much going on out there. If you're feeling concerned that your marriage is lacking spice because you're holding back and your husband loves your body and you know he loves you either anyway, but you don't, you're taking away from your marriage. You are. And your kids know or hear, you think they might not hear, but they see how you dress down, they see how you hold back, they hear how you speak about other people and about the issue and about whatever. And as a grandmother, you might be the one taking your granddaughter on a shopping trip to buy her something, and then you try something on in the room next door, in the fitting room, and then she has you say, oh my gosh, my bum has sagged a lot, and oh my goodness, this belly, and you're the grandmother influencing your granddaughter to scrutinize and criticize her body, because they don't do as we say, they do as we do, as you know. So what now? So it's Tuesday. I invite you to join our Facebook group, Dress to Connect, and surround yourself with a group of like-minded women who have been through the same struggle, who are working through the same journey, who are making decisions and have made decisions saying, I am not going to wait for the weight. I will say the F word and a few other things, and I will commit myself to the process of living my best life. No more shrinking back, no more holding back. This world is in a bit of disrepair as it is. Don't add to it. I don't care as much about your body at all, friend, as you do. You don't care about mine. But when I get up and I dress up and I put something feminine and floaty on that covers, by the way, I have a lot going on in my tummy. And if you know me and if you've been with me for a while with Linda Page, you will have seen my tummy on camera and been shocked. A lot. I've been doing it for years because that's where I carry my weight. And I work on it and then I progress and then I don't. It's kind of like this dance. And sometimes like I nail it, but it has been a lifelong journey for me because of things from the past, but I continue to tackle and attack what's attacking me. That's just, and I might get to a stage where I get to a really fit, focused form one day in my body and I stay there, which would be amazing, or I don't care. I just am not going to stay like this, that's all. And so it is what it is. That's my journey. Doesn't mean that's your journey. Doesn't mean that's her journey. It's like there's been no comparison. It's like, what is it for you? What is it that you want in this life? Are you going to allow your weighting of the weight to hold you back anymore? There are ways that I can show you at no cost in our group with women who are starting to understand what are your best bits and how can you show them how to work with V-necks versus round necks, what a square neckline does, how it takes 10 pounds off a round chubby frame on top, lines and angles. You did this in math. Maybe anybody's better in geometry or algebra or whatever it is than me, clearly, most people. But I understand lines, I understand angles, I understand where to tell the eye where to go. So one of the reasons why I love big chunky things here is because my better bits, and I help women to focus on your best bits. Mine happens to be, I think, the shape of my face, my cheekbones, got short hair, so it's all up here. I wear big bold earrings, and I feel less, so I'm pushing my weight that I'm feeling down here in my tummy and my butt area, right? I'm pushing it up here to kind of even it out. So otherwise I feel like this. Okay, so I feel like a little bit of a pear, and I hate using fruit actually as things because we're not pieces of fruit, but I do feel a little bit like that. So when I balance it out with sharp hair and bold earrings and some color up here, can you see what it does? I feel stronger. I feel less chubby because there are plenty of days I feel chubby. I don't care. I won't dress down. I will not. I will not. Because if I dress according to how I feel, I won't achieve my goals. I won't play with my kids. I won't make that sales phone call. I won't make that connection. I won't reach out. I won't. It takes away from me my energy, my confidence, and my focus. When I dress up, it gets me to going after my goals. It has for years and years and years. So if you're that woman or if you know someone like that, just head on over or invite them to Dress to Connect. Don't leave anyone out in the cold that you know is struggling with this. There is a lot that we can do as women to still look and feel beautiful and confident even while we're carrying extra weight. You know how much time you've lost to this already. How many more years are you willing to sacrifice waiting for the weight? It's not worth that game anymore. I encourage you, I challenge you to just draw a line in the sand today and say, this is my Tuesday. I choose to no longer wait for the weight. The good news is, remember, nobody thinks about your body the way that you do. If you put on a summer dress and you go to the beach barefoot and you're confident and happy and walking along, strolling, you know what people are going to see? They're going to be seeing a woman who is in a dress, confident and happy, walking and strolling along the beach. They're not going to be thinking, wow, if I look closely, I can just see that dress is a little tight on her. And actually from the back, it's, I don't know, it should be, a little lower. And I don't know how her boobs are. Nobody's thinking that. Only you do. So if you ditch that, no one's thinking that. They'll just see you confident and happily walking along the beach with your husband, with your kids, with your friends, having fun, living life. Every day is Tuesday, friend. What will you choose today?